the Bad Actors Club, where every day I do a new acting challenge. Today's acting challenge will be to practice a script I wrote for my comedy channel. Now, I have 3 YouTube channels, but I've only been posting on this one. I'll be recording my first comedy script later today. And I wasn't really feeling in the mood to do an acting challenge, and I was going to push through it anyway, but then I realized I have a script. I need to practice it out loud and see how it goes. It doesn't involve much acting, it just involves being expressive and funny and stuff. So I just want to get used to saying these words and telling these stories so that when I record it later today, it'll be good, hopefully. Dismiss them as haters or basic bitches. It's well known that calling your mom's friends who give you stank looks or judge you about starting a YouTube channel, it's really funny to call those people basic bitches. 1, because basic bitches is a funny fucking phrase. Number 2, using it in reference to 60-year-old grown women makes me giggle in my tummy. Glee is literally dancing around in my stomach right now at the thought of it. Anyways, if possible, refer to difficult to please people as haters or basic bitches, because it's funny. 2, be a boring grandma. Say you have this problem. I have a nosy coworker who's always asking me questions about my personal life, and I don't really want to share. How do I get them to leave me alone? I found this genius piece of advice online once and said, be that person who tells the same story over and over again. Did I ever tell you about that time I blah blah blah? Did? Well, and then you start telling the story all over again. Be that boring grandma. Be that person that nobody wants to visit in the nursing home. Oh, internet people. You're creative geniuses. I love you. Number 3, create a symphony of crazy. If someone's being crazy, it's always funny to go with the flow. Join in their crazy. Indulge. For example, and this is a story from real life, not my life, someone else's. An intern shows up at a workplace. It's their first lunchtime. The coworkers are sitting down talking about sports, news. What did Ryan Seacrest say this morning on the radio? I don't know. The intern's sitting there and she's quiet and she's not saying anything. A polite coworker says, "Oh, feel free to join in the conversation. Don't be shy." And she says, "No thanks. I'm not interested in your conversations. I'd prefer the conversation centered around something like classical music." Indulge a little? How would that go? Well, if I said the word Beethoven, would you know what that meant? And this is where the complete symphony of crazy begins. You respond, "Yeah, Beethoven, the dog?" That would be awesome. Oh my god. That is what it means to create a symphony of crazy. That is going with the flow. That is joining in on their crazy instead of just ignoring them like normal people. Another example, if you have a neighbor who's always walking around complaining about people's awnings and looking into their trash cans and complaining that they have too much or too little trash in the trash cans, Next time you run into that neighbor, you start complaining about people's lawn ornaments, open 5 trash cans and complain about all their trashes. You join in, they're crazy. You be crazy. You just indulge.